Hi, I'm Roman, and in this video, I wanted to give a breakdown of my project Mars Marine. It initially started as something I did for GameDev.tv's Unreal Engine Blueprints course, and then when I finished the course, I made a couple of gameplay tweaks, and then I polished the game up, adding things like a main menu, a pause menu, options menu, and then I redid all of the sound effects and audio implementation in Wwise. So let's actually dive into the game really quickly so I can show you just what we're working with here. The game is a basic top-down shooter. You are a Marine set on Mars, and there are spiders that are trying to kill you, and it's your job to try to survive as many waves as you can. Let's talk about this one feature that I added. By default, in the game, whenever the spider attack animation triggers, you get damaged no matter what. So even if I'm out of range, I still get hit. So one of the problems that I had to solve was I need some better hit detection, and then from that, I need some better audio implementation for if the hit was a successful hit or if it was a miss. I'm going to pull up the blueprint for the alien spider here and talk about how I went through this hit detection. So what I did was I added a collision cylinder here to the blueprint, and I have some code in the event graph that basically checks if this collision component is going to be overlapping the player character or not. And when the overlap begins, we set this variable can damage to be true. And then when the overlap ends, we set this variable to be false. I then use this variable inside of the alien's animation blueprint. If we check out the animation here, we can see that I have a notify called attack in the animation itself. And that notify is going to trigger a few different things. So it's going to trigger just a simple swish sound, just to say that the attack has occurred. It's just a very simple swish. And then it's also going to check if that can damage variable is true or not. I had it disabled just so I could show how it was before I implemented this hit detection. So what we're doing is we're calling that alien blueprint and we're checking, hey, can we damage it? Is it true or not? So if it is true, we then damage the player. We're going to pop over to the Marine blueprint now, and we're going to check out the event for when the Marine receives damage and check out some of the logic here. So we first want to make sure that the Marine is alive, then we're going to decrease the Marine's health, and then we're going to post the event of the Marine actually getting damaged. So there's two different sound events that are triggering here. There's the sound event from the spider, that swoosh sound, and then there's the sound of the Marine actually getting hit or not. So let's actually see what this is like in the game now that I've reconnected that variable to the attack logic. Gonna walk around a bit here. And you can see now that I can dodge the attack if I attempt to. And then now I know, based on the sound effects, that if the attack was successful or not. Now I'm going to go over to Wwise so we can see what's occurring during these different events. So if we take a look here in my events, I have the alien swish event. We can take a listen to that. Just a very simple whoosh sound. And then I have the event for the Marine receiving damage, which is a few different layers. It's a layer of, actually that's my voice making those pain sounds. And then I have a layer of a few different sounds in random containers for receiving that punch. We can take a look at those layers now. We're going to check out this Marine punched blend container and just take a look at the different layers I have. You can hear that I have a punch layer, a gore layer, and then a swish layer. I really felt that adding that metallic knife swish just really helped with making this receive damage sound a little bit unsettling and giving a little bit of discomfort for the player while they're playing the game. We can listen to the stack of them again. Just a big, crunchy, visceral damage received sound. So that's just a brief breakdown of some of the work that I did to polish up this game project. There is a link to it in the description below if you want to check it out. Maybe drop me a comment if you do. And then if you learned anything from this video, just drop a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.